What's up, guys? Welcome to the next frontier, or final frontier as it probably should be. Back us here once more with Imperium Galactica 2 Alliances. I've been looking forward to this game for a while. I've been trying to find it. I had an old disc copy that I lost around here. I think my brother's got one disc and I've got the other three, which is awkward in itself. Really need to clean up down here, jeez. But this is a really old Space 4X. It's probably the granddaddy. It's not the most famous, but it's a legend of 1999. And I've been loving it. It's pretty much just a Space 4X. Let's say. So, there are single-player scenarios, which have a full list here, as you can see. Which is kind of amusing, considering Snowball and Hell is actually a new one. It's kind of weird, because there's like a whole list of them here, and Skirmish and Snowball and Hell have been added since they released 1999, because they weren't the original one. But we've got campaigns. 3 campaigns, representing 3 races of the Imperium Galactica 2. Solarians, the Shinari, and the Hen. We're going to take the Solarian Federation, or Solarian Empire as it's called. Solarian Empire has a turbulent history, which can cause unrest even in these enlightened times. Solarians are an innovative race, with strong research capabilities, but they're distinctly average in other areas. Basically, we have no weaknesses, we have a 35% research bonus. I'm going to do a campaign normal because I'm rusty. I should really do easy to be fair, but still. And cutscenes.
Alpha team, get ready for the attack. Put all energy to your front shields. Handle where it hurts. They're here.
Fly in a loose formation. Use every advantage we have.
Someone is behind you. Joe, someone's on your tail. I'll be there in a second. I see him.
Don't worry, I'll lose him soon.
I'm playing in 3.
They're heading towards our Corvette. Let's stop them.
I'm here, Alpha 2. We mustn't let them land. Look out, pilot eject. Pull her up.
B-726 is down.
Alpha, Beta team, we lost the Corvette. Let's prepare for landing.
Let's follow the river.
Alpha team, follow me.
Loyal subjects, we are living in violent times. Within the Empire, a small minority of treasonous citizens attempt to ignite civil war. Outside of our borders, the forces of those who would oppress the human race are growing steadily, but we will not be denied our destiny. One day soon, the human race will enter a new phase in its evolution, a phase that will leave us with an unprecedented superiority over our foes. The 4 lost crystals, the tears of the gods, hold the key to this future, but they have been taken from us as a test of our righteousness. We must begin the search for their recovery immediately. And even though it may be our sons, or even our grandsons who finally complete the task, none of us must shirk this responsibility. But it will not be easy, and the path ahead is dark and forbidding. That is why I have volunteered to be placed in suspended animation, so that in the future I may rise again and lead your descendants to their birthright. Then, godlike in our power and wisdom, mankind will bring the entire galaxy under our dominion.
Congratulations on your appointment as the Solarian Emperor. The growth of the Empire should be your prime concern, and suitable planets should be located and colonized as soon as possible. You should also keep a watchful eye on the religious sect known as the Brotherhood of Tears. Membership of this cult has grown steadily over the past few years, and they are putting their considerable resources into locating the 4 lost crystals of knowledge. If the crystals are found, it is rumored that Kaileron himself, the founder of the Brotherhood, will return to active life from suspended animation. If this is true, his return could seriously upset the stability of the Empire.
There is actually a story for everyone, but it generally turns to be around the tiers, which is kind of amusing when you think about it, but whatever. First things first, welcome to your star map. The star map literally is just a map of stars. This is your radar of the entire thing. Now, we're in the top left corner. I hate being in the corner of the star, because it really does curb your expansion. Because you could be easily hemmed in by someone. Regardless, first things first, this is Andromeda 4. If you hover over this, it tells you what it is, and it gives you a list of things you can do. So, this is Andromeda 4, it's forest, so we get 100% production. It's owned by us, the race is Solarian. We have 11,000 people here, morale is normal. Income is nothing because we haven't got any income here yet, because we just started the game. Workers, we have 11,000 people here, 800 energy, no tanks, nothing special, and we've got a list of problems. Now, problems when they mount up affect your morale. If the morale goes too low, a planet will rebel, and if it rebels, it can revolt over to a different empire, or indeed join the neutral party known as the United Pirates. Neutral in that no one likes them. You can see you get a tax rate from none to oppressive. You can have it decide what it's going to build automatically, in this case that's civilian, and priority. How high in priority queue is this planet? For now I'm going to set it to technological, and we're now going to rename this to, oops, you do both, you rename to Terra. If you right click, you get a view of the colony. I love this idea where you just look around and see what it's got. It's not really that much here, the spaceship factory, it's a very small planet to begin with. You can build here, but I don't really want to right now, so bunk. We also have, over here, a planet, Andromeda 3. Andromeda 3 is volcanic. So we're going to, if you hold and click, you get a list of things you can do. Now I'm going to deploy a satellite, just to see what it is. Really good production, as you can see from this, 210%. And average population growth, so we're going to colonize it. It takes a colony ship from
sir.
Conqueror.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Thank you, to go towards it. So,
Yes, sir.
fleets are also used in this, but considering this is, you know, gotta be done. So, what's the aim of this game? Exploring the stars, colonizing, and exploring. Sorry, explore the stars, colonizing, conquering, whatever it takes to expand. You can make friends along the way, but don't count on it. So,
Orders received.
set a queue up to go into space. The red area on the map, that you can see here, is the radar from planets that you own, in this case Terra. When you go further out, you'll get a blue radar around your ships. This is what they can see. Or what they can detect, rather. That decreases over distance, so the idea is to keep piggybacking off other systems and slowly improve your radar. It can be kind of difficult, but it works. Otherwise, we have research we can do as well. Research is a key part of this game, and it's split into 3 different parts: tank, ship, and civilian and building side. Tank research is what it says on the tin. It's to do with your tanks. It's to do with getting your tank chassis, and it's to do with the turrets you get on them. If it's like this, you can tell you've already got it. If it's like this, you haven't got it yet. And you can see, oh, we need 5 tank research centres, but we've got none. In the normal thing, in the middle, is spaceship. Spaceship is probably the most important because it involves, obviously, exploration. Or exploration, warfare, that kind of thing. You always need spaceships. You got 5 different topics here, not including special. Special is unique to a single-player campaign. Radar is the top one, or this one right now. Basically, it's to do with you finding where things are. And radar expands your range every time you get it. Spaceships, obvious, so we're getting new spaceships. Includes fighters, destroyers, and of course satellites. Wait, so we get spy satellites soon. Hooray! Ooh, that's quite good actually. Over here, which then shifts over, you have bombs and space bases. We can't really get anything here, but we have the space base to begin with. You can get an advanced space base, and we get a mobile base. A mobile base is slow, but it's meant to transport tanks around. Yeah, that's what they do. Shields and engines, where you would get shields over here, but you get Hyperdrive Mark 1, which is a faster thrust vector. So we want this, so we're going to click Start. As you can see, it shows you money left and days left in research. You can double your money in research. Doubles the cost, but makes it so research in half the time. Always good, so it's up to you if you do that or not. We also have weapons. We can't get anything here yet, but it's to do with lasers, it's to do with guns, that kind of thing. And go back to radar. And over here you have civilian buildings, power plants and extras, research buildings, and military buildings. If you want a quick shortcut to get here, up the top left right corner, quick research. It shows everything apart from special. And again, that's because special is unique to the campaign. There are other things, but that's all you really need to know to get started. So, let's go. Time fast.
Awaiting
A
orders,
new
sir.
spy has arrived at your spy
I'll cover
base.
spying in a bit, but it's not useful right now. And that's
Research
actually
is
all of our
complete.
research done already. Great. Design is something to pay attention to. It's mapped to F5, but you don't have to pay attention to it, but it helps because it can bring you up to date. So you can design all of your main craft, so your destroyers, your heavy destroyers, that kind of thing as you go up the chain. You can design space bases and you can design tanks. You have to have researched the base that you want to use, in this case a destroyer, before you can change it. You can make a new design based on stuff, you can redesign what you've got, which makes a new design based on it, or you can upgrade it, or you can release it all together. So in this case we're going to upgrade it, and we're going to install our new hyperdrive. And we're going to call this the Marsh Class Destroyer. Marsh Class D. Click and hold OK. You can choose whether you want to rebuild them all now or later. I'm going to rebuild them all now. That puts all of our destroyers up to speed 8. Or should it? Yes it did, good. So the aim of the game, early game, is literally find new planets to colonize, keep expanding, keep going from there. So we're going to build some Marsh classes and we're going to colony ships. We should get a space base first. And colony ships. So, that's the aim of the game, really. Colonize, expand, explore, weather. I love this game. It's one that I'm going to keep going into quite a bit. I'm going to set this as a production planet. I'm going to set it as a tech planet. Good. So, there's going to be a lot of downtime where it's just set to full speed and just sat back and relaxing. It's because it's just that type of game. I guess that's why I like it so much. You can just let things take their toll, let things run. It has a really good soundtrack though, I freaking love it. Ooh, that's a good one. We'll get a colony ship over there as soon as we can. I'm probably going to do like a 40k theme. So Terra, Mars, Catachan. I'll start with the solar system where it's Catachan, Kree, Cadia, that kind of thing. What have we got? Pirate Stronghold. See the two out from a merchant at a pirate base. He saw one of the ships and followed it from a distance to a stronghold. They obviously use supplies and repairs. The planet is defended by a sizable fleet, but we've been able to ascertain the strength of their ground forces. Century 13. That's not that far away.
Your orders. Moving to new position,
We'll
sir.
grab another Marsh class, and then we'll move over. Any tanks here? Nope. So we've got 2 tanks to go
Yes,
with.
sir.
There you go.
Moving to attack.
So we're going to have to be careful on this, because this could backfire. But hopefully this will have, like, anything we need, really. So, space combat! First things first. Our fleet's down bottom, their fleet's up top. They have 2 destroyers. We have 5.
Yes, sir.
We have 8 fighters, they have
Your
none.
orders.
If you don't have anything selected, you can see this, and you can choose what you want your fighters to do. So I want a full attack.
Awaiting orders,
First
sir.
things first, pick a target.
Let's go.
It's always best to focus fire, and you can see this is your lasers. When it enters, your guns can fire. So, there's not really a lot to do battle, sadly, but pretty much started to cut them down as fast as you can. But then we go into ground combat. Ground combat is extremely simple. First off, pick a landing point behind the red line for each troops. You can either left click to deploy them one at a time, like so, or right click to deploy them all in that area. So we've got two tanks against two tanks. That's all the defences. You win by destroying all of their defences, you lose by losing all your tanks. You can either retreat, or you can have them lose, whatever the case. In this case, we want to cut them all down. So I think here it's going to be best off if we focus on them one at a time.
Orders received.
You can target buildings, by the way. It does become paramount later on to do so.
Aye, sir. Moving into position, sir. Moving into position.
We're better off re-engaging more there in the city, but we've got to be outside the city.
Aye, sir.
Now I've got a focus fire taken down one.
Yes, sir. Moving into position. On my way. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Target selected.
That's one.
Out. Let's go.
Think let's
go. We're hit. Enemy destroyed. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders, sir.
Tanks take damage over time, and they can be destroyed if they go red. So bear that in mind. New message.
Occupied a planet.
Pirate stronghold destroyed. Emperor, the merchants are very grateful for actions against the pirates. Open their trade routes and give them access to markets. Trade leaders leaking 15,000 credits increase for our losses.
Enemy fleet has been spotted.
Also note that we can see Pirate Hawk is worth taking out.
Target selected.
We also got another space research building, so we're going to get the enhanced radar, and we're going to turn this place into another production centre. And pirates are kind of not a bad race, so... can we actually build anything here? No, we can't, okay. Oh, another space belt. Get back here, you! Oh no, I know where he's going. Get back here. Hey, look at the planet.
Research is completed.
That's radar. So now we can explore a bit further out. Oh god, he's going to take Mars, isn't he? Is he going for Terra?
Your planet has been
occupied.
Get!
Well, we can take it back at least.
Target selected.
Okay, one time.
Moving to target selector. Attack. Haha, who's that daddy?
And that should have taken Terra back.
Yes, moving to attack.
You occupied a planet.
Set back to technological.
Yes.
So that's basically how the game goes. It's hopefully it's a little less shenanigan than that. This is Venus.
Research is complete.
That's the quad laser done. That's all we can do for now. So let's redesign our stuff again. Marsh class upgrade to give you quad lasers and enhanced radar, which will 13,000 is not that much.
Yes, sir.
So more exploration in this area, just to find out where we can go around Venus. And there's no point going north really, so we want to explore down here. And actually I'm just going nuts. Because I want to find new planets to colonize quickly. You're not building anymore. Scheißen. Just get us colony ships.
Yes,
You've got 5 ships. We do need to make a planet as makes as our destroyers soon. Mars is set up.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
So Mars will eventually become a production centre, which will be good. We'll be able to get some good defence out here. Or good tank production up. So, better one to take is Andromeda 1 instead of Andromeda 11, weirdly.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to be there a while. Which is probably a good thing, to be fair. But yeah, those are basically the 3 things you got to pay attention to. The one last thing I've got to pay attention to is spying, which I can't really deal with right now because I haven't really got anything yet to spying. Nothing to build here. Ah! There's our Marsh classes. If you can think of a better name for a starship class, then let me know. I'm honestly open to suggestions, because mine normally go down the line of, like, bodies of water, weirdly. Like Marsh Lagoon, that kind of thing. And then when you get to the big ones, that's when you get the really obnoxious names. That's terrible. Great. You are no good. Why, you're not even building anything. That's one colony ship, so colonize here. There's no planet, good. What you got? That's not bad. Right here. That's terrible, but we can use that.
Awaiting orders,
One
sir.
time first. You're roughly the same speed, so you will be Mercury. Because I think I might leave you civilian. Yeah, we need taxes. Terra's our tech planet, so another one here, nice. Wow. That time. We are not making that much taxes apparently. Yeah, but I probably see why, because we're doing so much production. We'll make this the last March class and we'll build a ton of colony ships. We found the Tulan! Oh god! Okay, maybe we won't do that. The Tulan are a alien race, obviously. So, yeah, we need to go over this. Diplomacy goes into talking to other races, obviously. You can choose to declare war on them. Don't do it yet. You're not ready for it. You can sign negotiation pacts to keep easy friends. You can try and improve relationships. You can sell off for their spies. You can insult them. You can threaten them. You can lie about their empire. Or you can make deals with them. Something like you can make deals with right now. Private Mark 1 for... Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just try and improve relationships. I want to try and make friends. But we need to find where they are. Because I don't want to transgress their borders too much unless we do intend on going directly to war.
Moving to new position, sir.
No tank production here. You can do space production. Okay, so we're going to make you do colony ships. Actually, no, get space base up. Then we'll work it out from there.
Your orders. On my way.
Well, they're charting the stars as well. I think they're round here-ish. So we might end up having to go to war with them. That's Mercury done. So
On my way.
so eventually they'll complain saying, hey, you gotta get our territory, but you don't know where the territory is, so it's kind of hard to do. We might need to curb our production a bit, because we are running out of money a lot. You aren't building anything. Great. Probably because no money. That makes sense. You know, I'll put up taxes here, and, on Mars. Is that Mars? That's Terra. We just need money right now. I'm not going to cancel the production of the Marsh class, because we need the destroyers.
Reporting, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, what's this? A mercenary. See the resonator of a rogue offering his service to us. Have a look at their data and decide if we want to employ him or not. We need to give an answer quickly. Amir Sheldon, mercenary who gives 5% attack and 8% defense. I'm gonna say no. We don't have money at all, so.
Okay.
Research is complete.
That's a large house, and that's all our research done for now.
Yes.
That's a marsh.
Orders received. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Aye, sir. Okay.
It's a very relaxed
Orders
game
received.
until you actually get the wars, and then it's like, oh god, no. Mars, can you build tanks? No. But you got your space base up now, so that'll curb some money. Which means we should get some
Your
points
orders
soon.
received.
But I do want to take all of these planets, so
Yes, sir. Moving to new position, sir.
it might be worth getting some actual colony. Maybe worth changing some of these to colony ship production. You know what, screw it. Get some colony ships here. Venus, get a space base. Not Mars. Space base. Which one of these was the best? See you. Need more money basically so I can see what's going on in these places. Come on, there we go. Alright, I think you're not bad, not bad. That's decent enough, I'll take that one. That's a new frontier for us.
Your orders to new position,
That
sir.
might put us right next to the Tulip, which is worrying me, but I can make do. Get space base here. We will set that planet up for military abduction though. Or military auto build, which will make it more defensive. Now we have front line.
Your orders. Orders
New
received.
message. Terrorists. Strange deadly device was stolen from one of our laboratories. Through security ring around the planet's exit points, but it looks like the sample has been smuggled off world already. We received this message from a terrorist organisation called Deadly Impact. It's matter your attention. Right, there is as I tell you. Remember the virus, we are prepared to use it on any audio commoners. Ask your scientists to doubt the potency of the packaging. Single vial opened in the city centre will cause an epidemic capable of wiping out the entire population. Our leader has been imprisoned illegally by government. We will release him, pay us 7,000. No way in hell. Given the... I agree. So basically try and find this ship before it sets up.
Yes, orders received.
Before it does its job. But it should be a very slow ship anyway. You'll be able to see it. I hope anyway. And there.
Moving to attack.
It's going for terror. We should be able to stop it. Yeah, we're getting it in time. Think. By the way, I do love that you can see the ship in the back, the thing in the background. El Dubaron! Yes. Okay, so you can choose formations. It generally tells you, it doesn't really tell you much about them apart from this, when you click them. Honestly, there's very little point in making a formation, as sad as it sounds. Because what you really want to do is focus fire, and pick them off, again, one at a time.
Let's go.
Which, it's kind of sad, they went to all that effort, but they couldn't really balance it. And that's more like it, that's our guns for you. And boy, we get hit.
We're gonna die here, sir.
Oh, it's a flesh wound.
Enemy eliminated, sir.
Job done. I'll probably try and show you some cinematic shots one of these times, but meh. New message. Victory against terrorists. That's it. No war, just, you know, the happy feeling you get knowing you can
Moving to new position, sir.
So, as potentially this is going to be probably our most fortified planet ever, I'm going to give this the name Acadia. And go to military revolution. And go. Some colony ships are coming up. Can you do tank production yet? No. You never can. There we go, they've got Andromeda. So we're going to be careful.